Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, and in my channel I talk about plants and my life and journey with my plants. I wasn't going to film today, but I figure I have a little bit of time right now, and I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about the new soil mixture that I use and some of the results that I have gotten so far from using it. So I kind of want to show you guys a little bit of like the growth. I've only been repotting this month, and already I'm noticing so much new growth on the plant since I have changed it. So some of you may know that I am also trying out pond, and because there is a little bit of, when you put a plant in pond, they need to grow pond roots, and there's that kind of transitional phase. So it has been a little bit of an unfair comparison because this new soil mixture that I use, the roots just kind of adapted to it immediately, and plants started to grow new leaves. But with pond, I'm not getting the same results, so I think I'm just so partial to this new mixture. So I'm going to show you some of the new growths that's taking place since I changed the plant. Seasons is also changing too, so it could be due to that as well. Last year during the fall, I had a lot of Hoyas respond to the changing of seasons, but I do think that this new soil mixture that I'm using is very Hoya friendly. So let's just take a look at the plants, and then at the end of the video I will quickly go over what I put in the soil mixture. It's a little bit different, I think quite a little bit different from Tony's Aroid mix or soil mixture. We'll ask him to go over what he does when I get the opportunity to invite him to our house, to my house. So I want you to see some new growths. This is the Hoya. Hoya, oh, I'm so thirsty. I need to change this pot into a plastic pot. The Baliensis. Look at these new leaves. They're so adorable. So I haven't gotten this for a very long time. It was shipped to me at the end of July, and it's already putting out these two new beautiful leaves. So I want to water this one and then repot it into a plastic pot. Okay, and the other one, this guy, the Banguensis, has been really unhappy for a really long time, but it's working on this new leaf, and there is like multiple growth points, I think. And oh my god, this is the happiest thing. I really shouldn't be showing you because I want to show you this plant on my top 10 Hoya video, but my Ganongating is finally growing after I changed the soil mixture and the pot to a plastic pot. So that one is really happy. The Rebecca, you guys saw me change the pot. It's just still really happy. It never even took a beating from being repotted. It just is blooming at the moment. Super happy. Yeah, so those ones are really happy. I want to show you also, this guy. This is I think Parasitica. This one also was dormant forever, and now it has, hold on, I don't know what it's attached itself to. Ooh. It was entangled to the cord of the light, but it has this really long vine, and it has a new leaf, and there's just like multiple new leaf points. Who else? Not much growth with the Dakii, but it is working on a flower, so it's okay after repotting it to soil because it used to love spaghnumoss. Right. The sunrise is growing new leaves too. This one, I don't know what happened to it. It got so burnt. The new leaf dropped. Oh, it's time to water this guy too. Excuse me. Take that one out. Oh, another one that's like a huge success. Actually, I shouldn't say that one's a huge success because I didn't repot this. I just put it in the grow tent. This is the sweet sand. Look at that, it's so cute. And it was dormant forever and ever, and it's growing so many new leaves. But that one doesn't count because it's not in the new mixture. It's just loving the warmth in the grow tent, and it's just its time. And then you guys saw this one, Australis Lisa, was completely root rotted, and then loving this new mixture so much. Rooted. Obviously, I showed you guys this one too. Loves this new mixture. This is the 4th leaf. Looks like it's gonna be nicely variegated too. And yeah, that one really loves it as well. Who else loves it? Oh my God. The Aroid loves it too. The philodendron burrow marks variegata loves. Like, I just repotted it. Look at this. Absolutely. Look at the variegation on that one and on this one. And there's a new leaf coming, sorry. Here, it's so cute. Yeah, it's just vigorously growing, really loving the new home it's in. Who else in here? Okay, so remember I told you the Parasitica heart leaf, I wasn't sure if it was gonna live. It was like a 1-leaf plant. Since I repotted it, it's put out this new leaf, this new leaf, this new leaf, and this new leaf. So it's a plant again. I'm so happy about that. Yeah, so that one's super happy. Who else in here has benefited from the repot? Ooh, I don't know. I think these guys are philodendron, I think splendid cuttings. I just use this to propagate it, and they really love it too. Whoops. Oh yeah. Also, I didn't tell you guys this, but my Hoya Crimson Queen also like had root rot as well. So I changed it into that mixture and put it in the grow tent. Within a really short time, it rooted and it's putting out new leaves, and they're just so cute. Oh, this is an old leaf, it's done. But look at that pink leaf. And here, precious. Love it. I think, well, another one that's really amazing, actually really want to show you guys, is my Jennifer. My Jennifer was a cutting that was like 2 leaves, and it was not growing forever. And these are the 2 new leaves it's put out. Oh, aren't they so pretty? You don't see a lot of roots here, but some. But because it was so shallowly rooted, so I put a lot of leca on the bottom so it doesn't retain too much water. All right, let's leave the grow tent and just take a quick look inside the terrarium, and then we can just go look at the mixture, what I've been using. Who is doing well? So the patella really benefited from it too, growing new leaves since the repot. Also, my Fusco marginata finally has put out a new leaf. The IR26 has been continuing to grow. Oh no, this is Biacensis, sorry. The IR26 is still pretty slow, but it is still growing. And this one, Dipterra or Diptera, didn't have any roots, so it's been rerooted and it's working on new leaves. So that one's really happy. And the Mitretta, oh, so cute. And if you could see, there's a little new leaf taking place there. And one of the things that made me the happiest is actually this guy. My begonia snowcap. It was just so unhappy for so long, and it's finally looking like it's kind of thriving. I'm so happy about that. Oh yeah, and there's another one that I want to show you guys. Okay, let's just go downstairs. And I realized I was showing you guys mostly Hoyas and plants that were in the grow tent. So I'm going to show you some that are just kind of in room temperature. This morning I woke up, it was like 20 degrees Celsius, so it was a little bit cold. And let me just check the humidity level. Excuse the mess. Alright, right now it's warmed up. It's like 21 degrees Celsius, and the humidity when it's colder, it's a little bit higher at 61. So, but over here by the window, it's not as humid, and usually it's about 40 in this room. So this is the Pubic Helix jungle garden. I was noticing that it was getting really soft even after I water it. So then I checked the roots, and instead of root rot for once, it was actually really like pot bound. So I had to repot it into the new mixture. And even though it's sitting not in the grow tent, it has been working on these new leaves. Isn't that so stunning? And it's so big. Definitely worthy of its name, jungle garden. And this plant has not put out a new leaf for me since I got it, so for over a year. It has bloomed for me a couple times from this peduncle, and the blooms are so gorgeous. So I think after a while I will switch this plant back into the grow tent, just because I want it, things bloom easier in the grow tent. I think the temperature and the consistent light makes a difference, but I'm really happy that it has finally threw out new leaves, and really loving the new soil mixture. And another one I will show you guys, this is the guangoiana that I repotted with you guys in a different video. And remember, during the repot, it already had this new leaf. Fungus now. It already had this new leaf and it didn't drop, so that's okay. That's pretty good. And then it's got another new growth point in there. Go. Another plant that I have repotted into the same mixture is the Pastizanum silver. But it's a pretty consistent grower, so I wouldn't say this mixture has made a difference, but it's working on this really beautiful leaf. I just showed you guys my, I can never say this name, it's terrible, I should really learn. This used to be called free deck. And look how much the roots are growing. So I didn't really tease out all the spaghnumoss, you can see. I just kind of put the new mixture on the bottom and on the top to repot it, and I think it really loves it. The colors of the leaves are darker, and it's been a fuller pot again. Yeah, it's really loving this new mixture too. Who else? Parasitica verde, she's working on this new leaf. And finally, this one I actually didn't repot it into the mixture. I just put a little bit of that worm casting and rock dust, bloodmeal, and green sand on the top, and it has been really responding to it. It really was like a super good feed for it. This is the Oxalis triangularis. I love this guy. I love my ZZ plants. Yeah. I'll just show you what I do with this mixture. I put a lot of cocoa husk in it, and with cocoa husk chips, I order from. I'll put the link in my description box below. But I order from them, and I just get this brand, and I soak it overnight. And then every time I I soak it overnight and I'll wash it, rinse it out a few times, because I think because there's like some salt that you want to make sure that you wash out most of the residue so it doesn't hurt your plants. And so I have it soaked in this like big IKEA pot. And then I don't ever really measure. I just kind of eyeball. I would put like, usually I think about 4 handfuls of this stuff. And I want it to be mostly this guy. So maybe about like 50% to 55, 60% of the mixture. And then I just get this guy. Tony recommended me to get this Pro Mix tropical plant soil. And I know a lot of people don't like using this. I've actually tried a different brand and I really hated that. I kind of prefer this one a little bit more. If you have a better recommendation for soil, let me know. I don't have much left, so I'll just pour the rest in. I find this to be still like much lighter and airier than a lot of other potting mix. And then I'll just dump in a lot of perlite. I really should have rinsed that perlite first, but I'm just being lazy. So it looks kind of like this. I really just eyeball it, so every time it's a little bit different. Because I have tried using just cocoa husk to grow Hoyas and it works pretty well, but I just couldn't keep up with the watering. Anyways, and then I add a bunch of worm casting, and I ordered this from Amazon. I'll also put the link in the description box below. Earthworm casting. Tony said about 10% that he uses, so I also just kind of eyeball put it in here. And then this is something that also, so Tony says he uses this soil amendment, which is bloodmeal. And I actually had this mix made already because Dustin, he's a YouTuber, blogger about plants, and I really love him. His blog is called Here But Not, and he was recommending a mixture of blood meal, rock dust, and green sand. So I made a bunch. I mixed them equal parts myself. And then I just like sprinkle about like maybe a tablespoon or 2 into the mixture, and then I just mix it up. And there you have it. This is what it ends up looking like. And I'm finding like my Hoyas, they're really, really loving, and aroids, they're really, really loving this mixture. So I wasn't sure if I should repot this, but then I was like, when did I water it? Is this soft again since I watered it? So I was a little bit afraid of root rot, and so then I just figured maybe I should just repot it anyways, just so I could take a look at the roots, and they're looking pretty good. Alright, so I'm just, I think they're just drying out a little bit quicker because it's in terracotta. That's why. So yeah, I think this mixture is if it's best if you use it in plastic pots. If you are gonna use terracotta pot, then you're probably gonna want to make it a little bit more water retentive. Do you know what I mean? You know how, like I mentioned, that I've been really, really loving using clear pots so that I could see the roots. And when I first got this Hoya, I didn't have enough cups anymore. Since then, I ordered a bunch of these like little compostable cups. I'll put the link in the description box below too, so if you guys want to get some with this little cute alligator. Anyway, so this one is repotted. I hope you guys found that this video helpful and fun to see some of the Hoya new grows. I've been really enjoying this mixture. Let me know if you have any comments or suggestions. And yeah, as always, I really appreciate you guys being here, and I look forward to seeing you again. Ooh, I want to wash my hands before I touch my camera. All right, bye guys. See you again soon.